Last night I dreamed... Wait. Don't unsubscribe just yet. Just give me a chance. Okay, last night's dream. My father and I were standing in an outdoor fish market. It was raining, but we were beneath a canopy. My dad wasn't wearing a shirt. And we weren't speaking to one another, but I was thinking that someone was probably going to come along and ask us to leave, or they were going to call the police, and the police were going to maybe arrest my dad for indecent exposure. Sorry, Dad, if you're watching, but you know, it's my dad without a shirt. Not a pretty sight at this point. Nobody arrested us, thankfully. We stood there for a while, and finally a guy wearing a white apron approached my father, and he handed him a fillet of fish. Not the McDonald's sandwich, and not a Filet-O-Fish. This was an actual fillet of fish on a sheet of aluminum foil. He gave this to my dad. He didn't say a word, walked away. My dad held this fillet of fish in his hands for a moment, and then his eyebrows furrowed, and he got mad. He got so angry. My dad went on this rant about how poor the quality of this fish was, and how amateurish the cut was, and just, I'm not going to quote Dream Dad because Dream Dad swore a lot. This wasn't a very classy rant, but yeah, Dream Dad was incensed by this fillet of fish. And once my dad was finished cursing, he threw the fillet of fish on the ground, and we walked away out into the rain. And the next thing I remember is riding with my father in his van, and we pulled into our driveway. I got out, I closed the passenger door, and as I was walking toward our home between my dad's van and my mom's car, I noticed on the hood of my mom's car a little red ball that was undulating. So I walked toward this little ball to have a closer look. It turns out it was a spider egg hatching. I looked very closely at this little red ball, and I could just see hundreds of teeny tiny little spiders crawling out of it. And I looked at it for a moment, and I'm not fond of spiders. I know some of you out there watching this are big fans of arachnids. I have arachnophobia. I can't stand the things. I looked at this little spider egg hatching, and I did not have any sense of wonder or awe. I didn't think, oh wow, life is flourishing in this world. I felt like I should take a cigarette lighter to this thing. You know, I felt like evil was being unleashed on this world and that I should do something about it, but I didn't. I just walked back into our home, and that's all I can remember.